There's a funny story in your book that you ran into some trouble when wrestling in Kuwait, where the Russian ambassador wanted you to stay at the embassy, thinking you were Russian.
Yeah, well, what happened? So we booked this tour, this 10-day tour to Kuwait, and we're just going to be like in the main city, whatever the main city is. We're just going to be there for 10 days, and it's crazy. We're wrestling in the same stadium every night for 10 days and stay in the same hotel. I'm like, well, pretty easy anyway, but how are they going to get people out anyway? So the promoter, he puts, the obviously posters and all kinds of promotions all over the city and all over, I guess, the country of Kuwait. And of course, I got my CCCP headband and the hammer and sickle on my tights, and the Russian ambassador in Kuwait sees all this promotion. Well, he reaches out to the promoter and he's like, "Who is this guy? I don't know him. If he's Russian, we want him staying at the embassy while he's here. And if he's not, why is he an imposter? Why is he pretending to be a Russian, Well, that word got back to the office in Charlotte, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, now I'm nervous. I'm like, what's gonna happen? And so the promoter tells me, he goes, no. He goes, he's just, that's a wrestling character, a wrestling person, explains the whole thing to him. And the ambassador says, well then, I want you to go around to every poster and black out that. See, he was not happy then that there's a guy pretending to be a Russian. So all that said, so of course we had this big press conference day one that we're there, and I'm nervous that people are going to be like throwing out, like speaking Russian to me, throwing out, reporters throwing out Russian questions. I'm like, so I just kind of sat off in a corner kind of by myself. And then come to find out, this was interesting too. The first night we're in the dressing rooms and somebody comes in and goes, dude, the Russian ambassador is like in the stands with his wife. I'm like, what? And like, yeah, he's like in the stands. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And I'm booked against Sergeant Slaughter, right? Now I'm, #1 most hated fan polls in America. Slaughter's like, one of the #1 most loved guys, right? I walk out to the ring and the whole crowd cheers me. I'm like, I've been a heel up to this point. I'm like, I don't know what to do, right? Sarge gets in the ring, and of course they all boo him coming out the ring. And I'm like, Sarge, dude, I don't know how to be a babyface. And he was great. He was like, just follow my lead, kid. Just follow my lead. I'm like, okay. So Sarge did. He walked me through that whole match. It was great. I got my hand raised, and all that to say, the Russian ambassador went home happy. He didn't come to the dressing room, so I didn't have to encounter him. But the word came back, he went home happy that night because the Russian Nightmare Nikita Koloff won the match. So, yeah.